Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Wilmore.
Sit, relax. Becky, that means you too. Sit and relax. We have a great show today, so we need to go, okay? Because my guest today drove all the way from Tennessee to sit in this studio and talk with me. So I don't want to keep him waiting. It's Steve Sxaks. He has this book, Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood. He's a musician. He's just an amazing person, and I'm so excited to talk to him. And maybe we'll play a game so someone in the audience can win this book. Are you ready? Let's go. Hit it, Big Infinite.
Make your day richer than it was before. Got some good times knocking upon your front door.
Well, hey, everyone. My gosh, I'm here with my good old friend. It's like we've done this before. What happened is we recorded this and then there was no audio, so we're trying to do this again, and we're going to pretend like we don't know the answers.
Right. We're doing a test of our acting jobs.
It was a really good rehearsal, though.
It was a great rehearsal. Yeah, it was a really good one.
Steve, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You get the award for guest who traveled the furthest to be on this show.
What an exciting award! I'm so excited for it.
I still kind of can't believe you're here. You came here from Tennessee.
Yes.
In Nashville or around Nashville, right?
We're a little outside of Nashville. We're in a very small town between Nashville and Chattanooga.
So there are guests, I won't mention any names, but there are people here in this area that live 10 minutes from me that won't come on this show. They'll do it virtually. And so when we connected and you said, I want to come on your show, or I will come on your show after I asked you. And I said, okay. And I sent you the link and you said, no, I'm coming. And I was like, you're not coming.
You didn't believe I was going to show up? Were you thinking I'd just not pop up today?
Well, I knew that you would come. I just didn't believe that someone would get to that extent. And then I go into imposter syndrome, because you were like, well, I want to see your studio. And then I was like, oh crap, it's just a little bedroom in my house. Like, now what? With, a microphone that doesn't work.
It's working now.
It's working now, we think. We don't actually know. But you're here.
Yes. I just, I loved the set, and I really loved the chemistry you had with your guests.
Well,
so I felt like in person watching that, I felt like I could see the chemistry kind of building, and just, I had to be a part of that.
So much pressure to do that. Your first time in the Charlotte area? You've been here before?
Yeah, I've been in the area a couple times performing over the years, but in this town, this is my first.
Yes. How you got here yesterday?
Yes.
You're leaving right after this?
Immediately. I will probably make some stops on the way.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Did you do anything fun while you were here?
Yeah, so I got invited to check out my first NASCAR race, which was
loud.
It was loud. It was something I might not have done on my own, but it was a really cool experience. And I got to go to the movies and eat at a place called Mike's Vegan Cafe or something.
No, I was just there.
Were you really? It was really good.
I love Mike's Vegan Grill.
Yeah, it's so good. It was.
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
This is why we re-recorded this, because we didn't ask last time. You're vegan?
Yes. For many years, I've been. Sometimes I'll say I've been a vegetarian for 20-something years now. On and off vegan. My wife is full vegan, but throughout the years there'll be times when I go off the vegan. But I have never broken my vegetarianism.
Wow. I've been vegan for 20-some years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great lifestyle.
I fell in love with Mike's Vegan Grill. They have a location in Greensboro.
Oh,
and I went there for a Static X concert.
That is random. In Mike's Vegan?
Not in. No, they were not playing
okay.
it. No, I went to start. Can you imagine? I went to Greensboro and ended up at Mike's Vegan Grill, and then they just opened the Charlotte location not that long ago.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
The hot dog was excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for vegan hot dogs for some reason.
Well, because they're hard to
They are. It's It's a thing.
It is a thing. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well now we have more to talk about when you come back, and we'll go on like a little vegan tour.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It'll
I
be
would love
fun.
to do that.
Your entire life is so fascinating to me. From all the different avenues that you go down, which is right now leading to this book, Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood.
Yes. This is why we're here.
The also maybe look at that's a big book, sir.
It's a thick, it's a thick book. I was trying to channel Stephen King.
This is your first book.
That's my first in a series of many. Hopefully,
Okay.
I have the timeline, drawn out with hopefully 12 or more of sequels. I have like 6 direct sequels, and then spinoffs and prequels and all this other stuff that are, and eventually I'm just going to keep opening it up and tying in graphic novel or different things.
Movies.
Oh, well, that's the
TV
goal.
shows.
The goal is I'm waiting on Netflix. I have a team of people trying to push it. My agent, my Sony rep, Rob Schwartz, Chrissy Gary, like all these people are really helping me push this. My friend Ewan, who is one of my developmental editor on here, like everybody's really working to get this thing out. So fingers crossed, everybody, fingers crossed.
When you come back, we'll be talking about the TV version of this.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
Tell everybody about the book, what they're going to find in the book.
Yeah, so if you pick this up, you're going to find a story of a group of kids that are there. They find their own family because they live in small town and they're dealing with the just real world small town reality of racism and sexism, homophobia, just not fitting in with societal norms. And I think it's something that every kid goes through in their life, whether they do fit into those standards or they don't. It's just regular stuff. And throughout this, while they're trying to deal with those real world monsters, they encounter some mythical ones as well. So it's a battle of two fronts.
I love that. Well, what age range would you say this is for?
It's appropriate for 16 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably be a little younger, but there is some violence and whatnot. But there's nothing super inappropriate. If you're okay with violence, you are American.
Yeah.
Then you could probably read it.
Yeah. Why was it important to you to write a book like this?
Well, a lot of this was real world experience.
Mm-hmm.
I can relate to every single character in here, and they're loosely based off of people I've met throughout my journey. I was that kid, while I could fit in with anybody and I am, able to kind of hang out with anybody, punk rock just really touched me. So I really relate to these kids. I've been through these problems. I've been through just feeling like kind of maybe my views or my politics just didn't fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of all that on paper now.
What does it feel like to finally have it? Because you were saying before, this is like 20 years in the making, right?
It is.
So what does it feel like to have it here, all 400 pages in your hand?
It's pretty surreal, honestly. Like if you told me as a kid, now I've tried to write. I told you this is 20. We didn't talk about this the last time. This took 20 years to do, and I had 2 other ones I started around the same time. And now I'm trying to like link those into this universe just to get them done. But even though they had nothing to do with each other, it feels surreal. I could have never did it without Lloyd Kaufman. We were talking about, he's the owner of Troma, which is a production company in New Jersey. They did all these bad B horror movies like The Toxic Avenger and Terror Firmer and just really like cheesy movies. But I loved them as a kid. They were just so fun, and getting to meet him and just I kind of went up to him like, what would it take to get my script into a movie? And he's like, well, what do you really have a script? And I'm like, well, he's like, what's your movie called? And I was like, Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood, the musical. And he's just laughing, knowing I'm full of it. And he's just like, well, if you really have a movie, get in touch with me and we'll make something happen. Fast forward, I'm ferociously typing the worst script ever. Had no idea what it was like to type a screenplay. This is like Microsoft Word days, just on the family computer. But I'd revisit the title because the original story was horrible. The title just always stuck with me. I dropped the musical, but
But it could be.
It could be. Yeah, it could definitely be in the vein of Evil Dead the musical or the Toxic Avenger musical or all these other just alt musicals,
Yeah.
I guess.
Coming to Broadway 2030.
Broadway 2030, Invasion of the Punk Rockers. You'll see it'll look like the 80s in New York.
That'll be so fun. I love that. Did you, I mean, you, like I was saying, like the music side of you, the writing side of you, the artistic tattoos, were you always creative? Were you always like getting into stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, my dad was super supportive of anything creative. My mom, not as much. Not that she isn't supportive of it, but she wanted me to go do something with my life. So when I joined the army, my mom was like, "Yes, do that." But my dad was like, "No, not the army. You can't do that." And I'm like, "I'm grown, Dad. I'm doing it." So very different, thought processes there. But anytime I had a creative project, if we had shows in Baltimore or DC or New York, we're throwing the drum set in my dad's truck and he's driving us around when we're 15. I started doing this stuff when I was 11 or 12, and I've always been interested in creative writing. And now my first band was just horrible. We were called 3 p.m. for 3 punk musicians, and no one knew how to play anything, and we would record on cassette tapes, and it was bad, but it progressively got better and better until
If you see them now, they're a little bit better.
it's
right?
where
Yeah,
I could play a little more than I could at 12, so that's good.
Are you out there touring now, or
Yes. So besides the book tour, which has led us here,
yeah?
I am touring in several different groups and as a solo act. Some people know me as Steve Sxaks, the punk rocker. Some people know me as Steve Sxaks, the rapper, and other people know me by different monikers that I've gone over throughout the years. And I am in a nerdcore group, which we do they call it the con circuit, Comic Cons and different things like that. We're called the Heroes League. My character in that is called Outlaw Kirby Star. So I do that, and then as a solo artist, you'll see me either rapping or doing some solo music, and I am working on a folk project right now. So banjo, mandolin, the whole thing.
Why not?
Why not?
That's what I love, is that you go down whatever it feels like you need to do. And so many people are either afraid to do that or they don't get to.
Well, I've kind of gotten over like the fear of putting it out there because everything is so subjective creatively, so it's like either people are going to like it or they're not. And if you just put it out there, chances are, even if you don't like it, there's stuff I've put out that I'm not even crazy about and that other people like. It's like there's always going to be somebody who likes your weird thing that you put out there.
The people who need to find it will find it.
Exactly. Yeah.
How does your wife feel about all of it? And is she also like creative like that?
In her way, she is definitely like, we're creative in different ways. She is doing her podcast and she's running her business, Seed in Society, and she's big on public speaking and stuff like that. And she wants me to do that too, but I'm like, I don't have anything to talk about. Like, I told her I can do this format. It's like I can answer prompted questions and I could go off the top with questions, but just like sitting and giving an uninterrupted speech, I don't know if I could do that. But I've done the panel circuit, and where I'll sit on a panel and people ask whatever, and I'm, you can't shut me up. But if it's just like, speak to us,
I have to come with the knowledge.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what to say here. So she's great at that kind of stuff. She's very like meticulous and whatnot. Me, like, well, what she thinks about my stuff. She likes my music. But it can be overbearing when I'm like really creative. But also, if I don't do it, she knows I'm just going to be moping around, just like, woe is me.
I love that though. That like you get to just express yourself however you need to express yourself, and you have it sounds like from a child you were allowed to do that.
Yes.
So many people don't get to do that.
No, I think it's really important. I do think it's really important. It makes me very sad that they're cutting music programs and art programs. Like, this is the foundation. But, creativity it helps in every aspect of life, problem solving in business, problem solving in every avenue.
Yeah.
But I don't know why that stuff's always the first stuff to get cut. The bureaucracy. The bureaucracy.
What's your wife's podcast?
Seed and Society. It's everywhere. Her thing is like introducing people that can just make your life better. So like they talk about, she does a lot of stuff about gardening and self-sustainability and different things like that. And it's really cool.
And she didn't come along to sit. I have 2 chairs. She could have been in the other one, and we could have talked about.
Well, we'll rotate. So
Okay,
she's
good.
watching the kids,
Yeah.
and I'll have her
Next
come.
time she'll come.
Yeah, she'll come, and I'll watch the kids. Or if we take the kids, then there is actually a lot of kid parks and stuff around, but they're fun on the road.
How many kids?
Two, a 5-year-old and a 2.5.
Are you Christmas people?
Yeah, we'll do.
Are they
Christmas.
excited? Do they like understand Santa? And
My
everything
daughter
yet?
does.
Yeah.
My son, he sees it. He's like, oh, Santa, but he's 2.5. He's indifferent.
Yeah.
But my daughter, she's really starting to get like she knows. She's like, if we're at the store, she'll be like, "Can I get this for Christmas?"
Do you remember being a kid and going through all the catalogs?
Oh yeah,
do they do that?
They don't have them anymore. There's like really no catalogs like they used to be, and there's no toy stores anymore.
Yeah.
It's all online, which I don't like it.
Yeah, what can you do? Go through Amazon? And
Yeah,
stuff?
that's terrible. Like I actually like going to the store and like seeing things. I am like my wife thinks I like shopping too much, but I like to like hold the thing in my hand, like this is a cool gift.
Yeah.
I feel like it just doesn't take as much love to just order something on Amazon. It's like cold. It's just like, oh, here's your box of stuff.
And when you can go like gift for mother, and then just like stuff comes up, and you're like,
terrible.
Perfect.
It's like I'll go to Ross or Michael's and see something and like my mom would like that. I'm gonna get that for her. Like that's better. But I like going to weird stores and thrift stores and all this other stuff, and it's just a different feeling than online. I feel like.
Yeah. You this one took 20 years to make.
20 years.
Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood.
Yes.
Do we have any estimate for book number 2?
Book number 2 right now, it's supposed to be out November of next year, and if it's not, I'll probably get in trouble. So I'm diligently working
back here on this show.
Yes, next November I will be back here on the show.
And then we have to figure out like book some gigs for you here, so you can actually.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's not just coming here for me.
Well, this time we had the race and other things, so it worked out, and I would come for you no matter what, even if there was nothing,
even if there wasn't.
But next time I'll come with a shelf for you,
and
we'll just put my all the books on it.
I'm fine with that.
I'll bring album. I should have brought albums for you too. I didn't even think about it. It's like I'm one track mind. It's like I'm promoting this thing, so I'm not bringing all these.
No, that's smart, because otherwise people get confused.
Yeah, it's too much.
Speaking of all kinds of things that you're doing, you also have a recording studio.
Yes. The legendary Mighty Marston House in Philadelphia. We've been open for 16 years, and we are known primarily for a video series we did called the Marston House Ciphers. It's a hip hop series where we've had people fly in from Jamaica, Australia, Canada, London, all over the world to come be a part of this thing.
Wow.
We've had about 800 videos, several million views on it. It's a super cool thing. And we do other stuff too. We do live band. We do a band series where bands perform live. And we've recorded thousands of different things. So I have my interns there now pretty much running it. Me and my business partner, Ethan, both have kids and other creative things going on. So he's like tinkering and building robots and stuff. Yeah. So he's doing, he's making mic stands that you can control to move from the control room.
Oh,
that's his project. So we're both doing other stuff. So we just are letting the interns kind of run the place for now.
Can he make a microphone that automatically connects to Easy Mugs?
I'll ask him about it.
Thank you.
If he watches this, maybe he can
help me. With everything that you do, all the lanes that you're in, all the creativity that you get to do, like, is there something that you love the most right now, or in life? Like, what do you love about what you get to do?
That stuff. I mean, I love everything that I do. Creatively, I would say there's nothing beats performing.
Mm,
Just being on stage and
Mhm.
performing is just like it's a unmatchable feeling.
yeah.
Now I loved writing this, and I loved going back and reading every chapter because as I'm writing it, it's new to me. You know, it's like I have
Yeah.
a concept, but it's coming out, and I'm just giddy, like, oh, this is so fun. But then after I've probably read it 50 times, you know, from I'll send it to the developmental editor, and then going through and reading all the notes on it, and then I'll send it to the advanced reader, then reading all their notes on it, and then the copy edit, and then the format, and then so it's just like I've read this thing so many times that it's not my favorite part of the process.
Yeah.
But yeah, performing, I love doing these. I love now just like my favorite thing is definitely like doing the dad thing. I
Mhm.
love that. It's so fun. I mean I get to play with Ninja Turtles and all that stuff.
You
So
could do that without kids.
oh, I do.
It turns out you can have toys even as an adult without kids.
I do.
Yeah.
A lot of my kids' toys are my toys.
Mhm.
So especially my son is very interested in my stuff. He's just like, Batman. I'm like,
Don't touch
sure,
that. Oh.
I'll take it.
Oh, wow.
Now before, absolutely not. When I was a kid, all my toys, I would tell people they couldn't play with them because they'll get loose,
Mhm.
like moving all the
Mhm.
joints and
Mhm.
stuff. But now it's like, I guess you could ruin my toys I've had for 30 years.
I had someone break one of these the other day.
Oh no.
And I almost started crying right in front of her. But I was like, it's okay. We'll just get another one.
No, that's a you're off the show
Yeah.
kind of
Yes,
offense.
sir. A never seen episode.
1-star
Yeah.
review on podcast.
Exactly. What's the best way that people can connect with you out there in the world and all the stuff that you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to get in touch with me, you can go to my website, letsgoguide.com. Hit me on the email form, which takes you to steve@letsgoguide.com. Steve Sxaks on anything. Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff is Steve Sxaks, which is Sxaks. Or if you want to find the studio, just Marston House Ciphers on YouTube. If you put Steve Sxaks in Google, you'll probably know more about me than I do.
Plenty to choose from.
Yeah, plenty to choose from.
Yes. Okay, good. Before we head out today and make sure that this audio is working, will you play a game with me?
I absolutely will.
Okay, it's called Punk or Poser. Did you know that?
I
Surprise, Steve. Surprise. Oh
Punk
my
or
gosh.
Poser?
We'll have new questions though. And if you
so-
win, yeah, I'm not letting you off that easy by giving you the same questions we did before. Everyone in the studio audience is getting a copy of Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood. Everybody here. If you win. All right, are you ready?
I'm not gonna get to show off my tattoos again unless you.
I'll do that one. Okay, so
No, it's okay.
it's called Punk or Poser.
We don't want to lose the mic
That's
again.
true. Then all hell broke loose. Punk or Poser. I'm going to read you some lyrics, band names.
Okay.
They could be real or fake. You get to decide if it's punk, real, or poser, fake.
All right.
You ready? 3 out of 5.
Hopefully.
Everybody's a winner. Ready?
I'm ready.
Punk or Poser. Sid Vicious once wore a Hello Kitty shirt on stage.
Oh man, that's a deep cut.
Mm.
Was Hello Kitty around then? I'm gonna say, man. I'm gonna say Poser because I don't think it was around.
That is correct.
Hey,
yes,
look at that.
Yes.
I like Hello Kitty, so I'm like thinking about times.
Yeah,
I'm a big
never
anime.
saw him. Never happened. How about a punk band called the Gluten Rebels?
That's Poser.
That is Poser. I should have changed it to the Vegan Rebels.
I mean, I do have some gluten sensitivities, so
if that's your new, that could be a new band.
it might be the Gluten Rebels.
All right, if you get this one, the entire audience wins a copy of the book. Johnny Rotten once said, "I hate music."
Johnny Rotten, if you don't know, also this ties in with Sid Vicious, another member of the Sex Pistols, which, just throwing this out, a little tidbit, the Sex Pistols were kind of like the Backstreet Boys of punk rock. They were just put together by a label.
Yeah.
But I hate music sounds like something he'd say. I'm going to say punk.
That is correct.
Hey, look at that.
3 in a row. Everybody in the audience gets a copy of the book.
Get the book. Now you get it twice.
He'll sign this copy.
Yeah,
for
so
everybody in the
the
audience.
last one you got one, now you're getting it signed.
Yes. Thank you for coming over.
Thank
I
you.
really, really appreciate it. I hope it was worth it.
It was worth it. I had a lot of fun.
Okay, good. The book, Invasion of the Punk Rockers Who Drink Blood, available now, along with 7,000 videos on YouTube.
Yes, get it. You can get it from me. It's cheaper on Amazon, so do it on Amazon. Help me beat the algorithm and keep climbing all these charts.
Help me help you.
Help me help you.
And help us by coming back after this break. We'll be right back. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I believe in the power of learning, and so does Smart Deal Academy. This incredible nonprofit serving the greater Charlotte area is changing lives through personalized tutoring, homeschool teaching, and enrichment classes for students of all ages. From pre-K phonics to private music and Spanish lessons, Smart Deal creates a safe, joyful space where kids grow in confidence and curiosity. This work only happens because of generous donations from those who believe every student deserves a chance to thrive. Every dollar fuels one-on-one support, creative programming, and the kind of encouragement that sticks with a child for life. Be a part of that impact by visiting smartdeal.com and make a tax-deductible donation today. Let's build a brighter future together. Isn't he great? I wish he lived closer. He'd be here every single day, and I hope when he comes back, we can get some music out of him. We're off next week. So enjoy. Have a great time with your family. If you're traveling, be safe. What am I doing? Painting my house like I have been for the past 2 weeks. And that's fine. That's what I'll be doing. So go make your day richer. Go make somebody else's day richer. You've made mine by watching this show, and I love you for it. And we will see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.